Red Dragon is officially in the fuse machine, and we were more than prepared, is what we thought. That's right. We had about 50 or so lay secrets on all our accounts, just waiting for the admin abuse to start so we can start tossing them in the fuse machine. First, Sammy was showing us the new reindeer trait, which is super adorable but kind of creepy. I think it's glitched when it's just standing around, but when it's in the base, it looks more full. He even fixed the Brainrot Express train, making it optional if you want to go to the North Pole or just stay and trait farm. Huge freaking W for that. But of course, we were more focused on getting this gingerbread dragon. Its buy value is 300 billion and does 300 million a second base. The new update is absolute heat. Headless Horseman and Strawberry Elephant both got buffed. Our Headless Horseman used to do 5.4 billion, now it does 6.2 billion. Strawberry Elephant did 4 billion, now it does 4.4 billion. And for the people wondering on how I got all these lay secrets, I traded for 24 of them, and then I traded a Rainbow 3.5 billion dragon for 34 more. Now, as we were fusing and our lay secret collection started running low, I was honestly contemplating if I messed up on trading the Rainbow Dragon. We did. Managed to get a Cookie and Milky and thought about trait farming it, but it was just slowing us down. We got it hit with the reindeer trait doing 900 million a second, but we just didn't see it to be worth it. We were here for the big guy. Oh, we also got a new gingerbread base and the new sleigh. I honestly love the sleigh because it has this drop gift button where you can drop gifts that explode players. Super fun. It wasn't looking too good, ladies and gents. It was not looking bueno at all. So many lost secrets, just going to waste for lost candies or utter garbage. But just as we were starting to lose hope, on the brink of just calling it quits and doubting ourselves, saying things like, "We're not getting it. This was a waste. We can just try again on Wednesday's admin abuse." Just when we were down on our last fuse, Teenal Star throws his last secrets in there. We stand by the machine hoping it would save us, and you wouldn't believe it.
Dragon Gingerini.
We couldn't believe we were actually looking at this thing right now. 300 million a second base gingerbread dragon. We knew that we could push this thing to its limits now that we have it in our possession. So many traits going on, so many possibilities. This thing could easily touch 10 billion a second. Of course, though, first trait to get us started was fire, putting us at 1.8 billion a second. That is an insane jump with just one trait. Unfortunately, though, Sammy did not run Sombrero trait today, or that would have been a free trait as well, but we can still make some shake. Shortly after, we got Bombardiro trait, which honestly was a blessing, because this trait was annoying to get in my last trait farming video with the Swaggy Bros. Spent an hour alone on Bombardiro rituals. Just painful. But so far, we are at 2.7 billion a second, 2 traits, base mutation. We still have so many traits to get to. Shout out to Sammy for this new free trait. The reindeer trait casually just jumped us from 2.7 billion to 4.2 billion a second. Just insanity. Let me know in the comments if I should trait farm another dragon for Wednesday's admin abuse or I should just stick with this one. Just to let you know though, I'd have to trade more rainbow dragons for crazy amounts of lay secrets. I was kind of hoping to get a mutation on it, like candy, lava, rainbow, yin yang, just anything that'll stand out. I'll comment and run polls, one to trait farm another one on Wednesday or 2. Just stick with this one. Between me and you, I do not want to trait farm another one. I'm just more so excited for the next OG to drop. That's right, Skibidi Toilet is coming, ladies and gents, and I'm brain rot ready to trade for it when it's here. So if you guys manage to get it, message me on Discord with pictures and video proof so we can trade and put it in a video. If Sammy or anybody in his team sees this, please, I beg you for the love of Earl, give these little tongues brains so they could actually hit brain rots. I was just hooting and hollering behind my screen, yelling at the tongues to hit the dragon, but they just stood there like potatoes. So that's two traits we missed out on, sombrero and tongue. What if Sammy got rid of the fuse machine, and the way to spawn brain rots is the same way as the taco truck? I mean, it'll still be a chance, but rather than the brain rot coming out of the fuse machine, it'll spawn from the cave and on the runway. To be honest, I would much rather that than the fuse machine way. We miss out on so many traits, but this way it would be way crazier to trait farm. Imagine this thing with 15 plus traits. Or do you guys think it'll ruin the economy, because then everybody would be trait farming insane brain rots? We kept buying it back and forth till the admin abuse was over. Then we started ritual events of our own. We tried Mateo first, but it didn't hit, so we'll come back to it. Instead, we went with Chicletera ritual, which is a lot easier to hit. God, I love this trait so much. I love it because it actually hits, looks cool, and because it put us at 5.7 billion a second. Holy freaking dragon. I know everybody was fusing like crazy today with all the new brain rots that were added. Comment down below, what's the craziest thing you got? Whether it was from admin abuse, luck, or fusing. Orca ritual or shark fin, whatever you want to call it, was up next. Now the trick with these rituals are, make sure you have a few friends in the private server when trait farming. You need 2 people with the most amount of cash on the opposite sides of the map, just buying it back and forth. And then you need everybody else doing rituals. Once a ritual is active, you need 2 people buying everything off the runway, and 1 person following the brain rot. In case one of the buyers gets hit, you can easily save it and keep it going. You really only need like 3 to 4 people, but really you need like 5 to 6 accounts in there. We use our alt accounts for rituals and everything I listed. And never be scared to let the brain rot walk a little bit before trait farming it. It's honestly really simple and easy. I see a lot of people who get strawberry elephants or meows to spawn for them, and they buy it the second it spawns. You literally miss out on the meow and strawberry trait, making the brain rot do 20 times more. The game knows not to spawn an OG for me. That's the day I trait farm the craziest strawberry or meow. But anyways, shark fin puts us at 6.6 billion a second. We just had 2 more traits to get, Spider and Mateo. Thankfully, trading for them was easy, and we got everything we needed. I was honestly debating if we just keep trait farming this for 6 to 7 hours, just waiting for Starfall or any more free traits to hit, but it just wasn't worth it. We needed to take our win and call it a day. I had some of my friends fuse for this dragon as well, and the craziest one I seen was a radioactive one doing 10.9 billion a second. Anyways, after getting Spider trait and Mateo trait, we were finally sitting at 8.7 billion a second. Now this is art. Our craziest brain rot we've trait farmed yet, and the best one we have in our base right now. I get questions on if I'm trading my headless horseman, and even got asked if I was trading this dragon, but it'll always be no. You guys have to understand something. Everything I trait farm isn't for trade, it's for collecting. The chips and queso, the La Taco combination, Swaggy Bros, Headless, and now this dragon. It'll be a journey on everything I trait farmed, and then one day, randomly, I'll just join a public server with these brain rots and watch them go by. Beans just losing their minds over them, and I'll make it a video. W plan? Let me know in the comments. Absolutely horrid plan. Finally finished it, 8.7 billion a second. Spent a good amount of in-game cash buying this thing back and forth, and a good amount of time trait farming it. Shout out to Spongeboy, Tennelstar, and Lil Rose for helping out with this trait farm. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe and smash that like button to show me you really did. I'm going to go play Fortnite now. See ya.